Friends, am I visible and audible? Let me start. This time the subject is the tradition in India of destruction of documents in high level murders. From 1947, high level murders and tradition of destruction of documents. Yes, the Mallagupta. I think I am audible. I think audible I am. I am audible? Okay. I am audible. Am I audible? Good evening, Shahdev Mallo. 30th January 1942, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi gunned down in Bidla House in Delhi. In Bidla House in Delhi, apparently by Nathuram Godse. And remember, his body was not, I have discussed on it, his body was not post-mortem. How many bullets were pumped into the body of Mohandas? How many bullets? Sila, please try to have used the earphone. I do not know what is the technical defect. I do not know what is the technical defect. Please try to use the earphone. Am I audible now? Better? Demallo? Voice is so low? So low? Try to use the earphone. I do not know where is the defect. I have charged this headphone day before yesterday is okay. Yesterday you have all told that the sound is very low. But after the end I listened to everything, but I heard it okay. Please, Sila, please use your earphone. Mohandas. And you know, just 1 week before this 30th January, there was a bomb blast in that very place of Bidla House. You'll be astonished to know there was no police posting to guard Gandhi, to save the life of Gandhi. Number one. Number two, by this killing, was Nathuram Godse and his political team was benefited? Absolutely no. Was Hindu Mahasabha or whom they blamed, Savarkar, was benefited? No. They suffered. Rather, who was the beneficiary? Beneficiary was Congress. Beneficiary was Nehru. And see, there was no post-mortem. And before the completion of the case, Gandhi murder case in High Court, before the completion, Nathuram Godse and others was hanged. It's astonishing. And in 1977, after coming to power, Morarji Desai, after becoming Prime Minister, he tried to reopen the case, but could not. ভালো to adjust করব কি করে আমি? How, Suranjan? How I will adjust? Please, Suranjan, use the earphone. I do not know how to adjust. Where to adjust? I have increased the volume in the desktop. Here is my headphone which is charged yesterday, and in my hand there is hand microphone. I do not know that these techniques, and no person is here now to help me. Okay. And there was no post-mortem. And Morarji Desai and his team could not find the Gandhi murder case files. Very important file is the material exhibits. There are materials, oral evidences and material exhibits. Very important. Those material exhibits were lost. Gandhi murder case could not be reopened. There is destruction of evidences in Gandhi murder case. Number 2, 23rd June 1953, Srinagar outskirt. A big man, a great man, mysterious death, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. And you know in which circumstances he died. I have discussed. His body was not post-mortem. What is the death certificate? Very mysterious circumstances. And at that time, Kashmir was outside the jurisdiction of Supreme Court of India. It was almost a free country. And pages of his diary was missing. After few months, after repeated request from the mother of Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, who wrote to Nehru that I have lost my son, I will not get him back, but at least give me his diary. Shyama Prasad was very fond of writing diary regularly, but the pages of the period of his internment, that is jail in Srinagar, that pages are lost. Someone has taken away. You see the similar thing here. In this case of Dr. Abhaya of R.G. Kar, his important pages of that period when he was on duty for 36 hours, someone has taken away. And you have seen even the duty roster of the doctor of the Department of Chest, those pages are taken out. Taken out. Then another very important, 11th January 1966, Tashkent, great man, the great Prime Minister, honest great Prime Minister, Shastriji, Lal Bahadur Shastri, died in a mysterious condition. The tragedy is Shastriji inherited the cabinet of Nehru. Even the kitchen of Nehru, all the kitchen boys was chosen by Nehru family. He had no time to change the kitchen boys. The mini kitchen which went with him to Tashkent was from this kitchen. And the bureaucrats at that time in the embassy in Moscow was of choice of Nehru. And the ICS officers, bureaucrats in Delhi was of Nehru time, of Nehru choice. Shastriji's dead body came to India without death certificate, and India cremated without post-mortem. And subsequently, you know, there was a parliamentary committee to investigate into this episode. What happened? to this parliamentary committee when the personal physician of Shastriji was going to depose, submit before this committee, faced accident, road traffic accident, so-called road traffic accident. His life doomed. And his personal secretary, on the way to this commission on the road, faced accident. One died and one severely injured and neurologically injured, lost all memory, neurological damage. Then, just after a week, one great man we have lost, Homi Jahangir Bhabha, just 24 January 1966, 11 January 1966, Tashkent we lost Shastriji, and we lost on 24 January 1966, Homi Jahangir Bhabha. A plane from India went to meet an international conference in atomic science. In that plane, not only Homi Jahangir Bhabha, we had few other Indian top atomic scientists. That crashed when it was passing above the Alpine region of Europe. And then, by this time, Indira Gandhi has come to power. There is no investigation. After a few months, some tourist who was touring on the Alpine region found this crashed plane and found some bones, some human beings. They informed government of India and informed the Indian embassies in Europe. But from the side of India, no one went to get information, to have an inquiry, and no FIR was done. No fast information, no FIR was done. And this is our respect for our scientists, and this is our sense of security for the persons who work in high level in atomic science, missile science, and for the defense of India. Then we lost another very great man, Deen Dayal Upadhyay, 11th February 1968. His dead body was found on Mughal Sarai rail track. Can you mean rail track? And that was Indira Gandhi Jamana. No investigation. And I have told you, the Homi Jahangir Bhabha, the father of Indian nuclear program. Though in India, the beginner of the atomic science is Meghnad Saha. But he could not proceed much due to non-cooperation of the British government, then Nehru government. It is Homi Jahangir Bhabha who proceeded much, and he is called the father of Indian nuclear program. He gave word to Shastriji that within a short period he will give atom bombs to the Indian army. I think some intelligence, some secret intelligence of the enemy countries could gather this information, and that's why for other regions, those who do not like a mighty India under the leadership of Shastriji and scientists like Homi Jahangir Bhabha, they killed both Shastriji and Homi Jahangir Bhabha. I have told you definitely, repeatedly, that in the murder of Shastriji, there was someone from inside the kitchen who went from India to to Taskand. And the lady who has benefited by the mysterious death or murder of Shastriji is Indira Gandhi. And all these kitchen boys was very close to the Nehru family. Then another very important high-level murder, Bikram Ambalal Sarabhai, the physicist astronomer, the chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission, and he worked on two sides. On one side nuclear power, other side space research. He was the founder of ISRO and also founder of the Physical Research Lab. He was holidaying in Tiruvananthapuram on the weekend in a hotel, Halcyon Castle Hotel, Trivandrum, that is Tiruvananthapuram. His dead body was found and no FIR, no postmortem. You may ask me, the issues of Mohandas murder, Indira murder, Sanjay murder, Rajiv murder, I have discussed it in the past, also in my volume Netaji Theke Bhagwanji, in a chapter. Remember, in the murder of MKG, who is benefited? It is Nehru is benefited. In Indira murder, who is benefited? Before that Sanjay murder, who is benefited? The family persons are benefited. Some family persons. Then Indira murder, who is benefited? Some family person. Rajiv murder, who is benefited? And Rajiv murder, family members are benefited. And remember, if only outsiders are killers in these 4 murders, then why MKG murder case was not allowed to be completed? Indira, in case of Sanjay, why in the morning a commission of inquiry was instituted by the Indira herself and evening withdrawn? And Indira case, why the 2 his own security persons who bulleted him, gunned him down, her down, why those 2 persons were gunned down by the very camp inside? Definitely to destroy evidence. Why not these 2 persons kept arrested and interrogated to find out the bigger masters behind? It was the plot to destroy the evidence, to save the real masters of planning, killing Indira Gandhi. Then Rajiv. I have told you, in Rajiv murder case, in hundreds of meetings in that months of campaigning, parliamentary election campaigning, everywhere, in all meetings, in hundreds of meetings, everywhere is Sonia Gandhi present in the dais along with him. Only in this case, Sonia Gandhi is absent. And see, both Indira Gandhi murder case file, Rajiv Gandhi murder case file has not faced. Everywhere there is commissions, but in no case their own government, Congress government, has not placed documents in the parliament, and these documents has not seen the light in the CPM era. Sai Badi, Marit Jhapi, Anand Margi, Nondigram, Keshpur, all massacres. Rijahur Rahman, Bhikari Pashuan. On such cases, never CPM was interested to investigate because that was their own handworks. They destroyed evidences. And whenever some case was proceeding in any case, either lower court or high court, always court could not proceed due to want of evidences, want of papers. And that was the allegations of Mamata Banerjee. That's why when in 2011 Mamata Banerjee came to power, he instituted 17 commissions on those crimes of the CPM period by 17 retired High Court judges. And see, from 2011 to 2024, in those 13 years, have you ever heard, ever seen any proceedings of any commission? And this is a show. Mamata Banerjee has shown the people that she is interested in investigation into those crimes, massacres, but really she is not. The IOS, she has wanted to protect the criminals of the CPM period, because all those criminals has entered the TMCP as Sampad. They are the muscle men, they are the physical power, money power criminals, now under the fold of TMCP. That's why there is no proceeding. Tell me what is other reason why after instituting these 17 commissions, no commission had any proceeding. Last 13 years you see, from Kamduni rape case to Park Street rape case, in dozens of cases, everywhere the evidences has been destroyed. Just you see, in RG Kar, Dr. Abhaya's case, it is clear, the world is seeing, the commoner is seeing, who has no knowledge about forensic science, law, evidence, they are seeing the whole government machinery is actively involved in destroying the evidences from time zero. In each plane, they have destroyed evidences. And possibly for the first time in the world, the FIR has been done even after the kidnapping of the dead body and cremation. Then after cremation, after 3 hours, the FIR has been done. And the 21 advocates in the Supreme Court, they could not answer a question when the general diary was done, when the ED case was started, when there is initial inspection, only they could give an answer to a question of the judge that FIR was done at 11:30 p.m. on the next day, and that is 3 to 4 hours after kidnapping of the dead body and cremation, to destroy all evidences inside campus, inside the room, surroundings, and post-mortem, all post-mortem distorted, and even the dead body. There should have been further post-mortem by more skilled persons, more non-partisan persons, neutral persons, persons of integrity, to destroy evidences. The dead body was kidnapped and cremated, then there is FIR. Extreme form of brutality. in the Indian jurisprudence. Extreme form of brutality. Let me stop here. Thank you. স্যার কোথায় এমন সমস্যা হচ্ছে মনে হয়? আমি এখন ট্রেনে আছি, আমি কখন ট্রেনে আছি কোথায়? আচ্ছা, 3 bullets recovered from Gandhi's body matched forensically with Nathuram's Godse pistol, but the 4th one was not. Is that also true? Yes. Yes. That is the story. That is the story. Jan Muhammad. And he directly went from Tashkent to Pakistan. And his all payments, Indira Gandhi managed to send direct to Pakistan. I hope with microphone you can listen to. Thank you, good night. And most important is when there is clear circular order that in such cases post-mortem will not be done after the evening, after 6 p.m. And they violated also that. They started post-mortem after 6:15. They have all norms of Indian jurisprudence. All norms, all grammar of criminal justice system, all norms, everything. And this was done directly by the active inspiration, active cooperation and inspiration from the government machinery in itself. And what was this chief minister was, so what is the subject, talking to the Calcutta Police Commissioner throughout the whole day, as she has confessed in his press conference. I was so anxious, I was so busy in talking to the police commissioner throughout the whole night. For what? And I tell you, Suranjan, in last few years, in different villages, many political workers, even MLAs of opposition groups, has been found mysteriously dead or hanging. I think all are murders, if not proved otherwise. Murdering and telling by police that all are suicides, that is their standard operating procedure. And by that procedure, also in 2020, the Gynae PGT, second year, whose body fell from 7th floor, RG Medical College, to the floor, and authority told that is suicide. That was most likely a murder. And before that, 2 students found hanging, and rotten dead body of a professor in this campus was found. All are murders, and in the standard operating procedure, the authority is telling all are suicides. And only for the first time in this case, as the campus was remained very sensitized, they gathered to the scene and compelled the authority to have some sort of post-mortem. Otherwise, they were gearing up and arranging to pass out this murder and gang rape case as a suicide. Shubharatri. Let me stop. I hope with microphone you have come to. In Krishna Kepalani's book Devmallo on Gandhi, it has been documented that almost about few days before assassination, Gandhi made an open statement that Subhas come back from Russia and we will heard that. Yes, that is a different angle. Also, that is the angle. And also, if that is, if this, if you accept it, Devmallo, then also Nathuram Godse cannot be the only assassin. Shubharatri.